I just took some photos. Yeah, I'm gonna talk with my mouth full of food, sorry. I just took some photos and I'm fucking sweating. A plane has to go over right now. Okay, like I was saying, I just took some photos, so I'm sweating, and then I got hungry, so I wanted something to snack on. So if you see like little beads of sweat on my forehead or anywhere else, that's why. Am I gonna like the photos? I don't know. Go to my Instagram if you want to see them. Anyway, for today's video, we are doing an emo band's tier ranking. I've seen so many tier ranking videos and I've been wanting to do one, and now is the fucking time to do it, you know what I mean? So I have 20 bands, and as you can see, they're all listed here. I think they're in alphabetical order. Who knows? I don't know. So I mostly just added the bands that I was more familiar with whenever I was younger. If you want to see me do a part 2 of this, I can add in some other bands, even ones that I haven't heard. I can go listen to them and then do it. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But these are mostly just bands that I was more familiar with whenever I was younger. A lot of these bands were shown to me from my older sister. She's the one that kind of started all of like the emo music listening in our household. That I don't know why I said it so weird. So AFI is the first one. I love AFI. I do. Okay, there's a special place in my heart for them. Do I still like them? Not really. I mean, I do like some of their new stuff, but they weren't my favorite band, so I'm gonna put them at like a solid B. And I don't know if that's insulting. I don't mean it to be insulting, but solid B for me. We're sticking with it. Atreyu is a hard one for me, okay? And let me tell you why. Because I'm conflicted with Atreyu. My sister used to listen to Atreyu a lot whenever I was younger, and I was terrified. I was so terrified. And now that I'm older, I like it, but honestly, I don't like too many songs from them. I can jam out once in a while, but not really. But they're not awful, so I'm gonna put them at a B. Blink-182, sorry, it's going at a D. I'm sorry if that makes anybody mad, but I do not like Blink-182. And it's not because they don't make good music, okay? They make good music. It's not great to me, but it's so overplayed, and it's like the one band that whenever anybody talks about emo bands, oh, Blink-182 is like the first one that comes up. Yeah, no, sorry buddy, you're going in a D. Boys Like Girls, I'm gonna put as a C. And the reason why I'm going to put it as a C, sorry, my chair is squinky. The reason why I'm putting it as a C is because I love Boys Like Girls, but just this album, because then they tried to go country and it didn't really work out for them. So they're at a solid C. What is Fall Out Boy? I was like, what the heck is this band? Oh my god, I moved it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go, fine, whatever. Fall Out Boy. They had a good couple years during like the emo days. They really did. And then their music now, it's not it. Putting it at a D. Sorry, it's not it. Flyleaf is going at an A because I love Flyleaf so much. I also love their stuff, like their more recent stuff. I just love Flyleaf all around. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It was like the band that I listened to a lot when my sister was teaching me how to skateboard. They helped me through like a lot of like childhood trauma that I went through. I don't know, they were like, when I listened to Flyleaf, I felt emo. Does that make sense? Like I was emo, but I felt it in my bones, you know? That probably doesn't make any sense to you. But anyways, Flyleaf is going at an A. Good Charlotte's going at an S because they started everything for me and my family. And I just love their music. I remember like having a bunk bed and sitting on top of my bunk bed and like blasting their music. It was great. It was a great time. It was a really great time. Hawthorne Heights. Hawthorne Heights I'm putting at an A because, no, we're gonna put them at a B. Yeah, I'm putting them at a B because I love them. I know all of their songs, especially from this album. But some of their other albums were kind of like a hit or miss. Especially like some of their earliest stuff was kind of hit or miss for me. So we're putting them at a B because they're not bad. My Chemical Romance, do not hate me for this, okay? They're going at a C. And that is just my personal opinion because they make great music, trust me. I used to listen to them quite a bit around this time, but they made me feel super depressed, okay? I mean, I know that's like the whole like emo vibe, but like when I was depressed and I would listen to them, I would feel so much more depressed, you know? Their music was fun, okay? It was fun, but it was a bad time in my life whenever I was listening to them a lot. So that's probably why it made me more depressed, so we're gonna stick it right there. Paramore is going at an S because they're fucking amazing to this day. In fact, I don't know what day it is now, but they're coming out with a new song and I'm super fucking excited for it. I love them. I loved their oldest album. I loved every single album in between to their newest album. Even whenever they changed their sound, it was amazing. I'm obsessed. I love Hayley Williams. They're just amazing. They're just amazing, okay? They deserve S. You know what? They're going in front of Good Charlotte too because they deserve to be top fucking tier. Like, first in the top fucking tier, okay? Panic at the Disco is going at a D. No, I changed that. They're going at a C. Because they're not as bad as Fall Out Boy and Blink-182. Putting them at a B. I don't really like their new stuff, but I was honestly obsessed with them. Especially around like my high school years whenever emo was still kind of a thing, but honestly not really. It was more like, I don't know, it was weird, but I used to listen to them a lot whenever I was in high school. It was around the time that I got my first car, sort of my car, not really my car, it was my ex's car, but I drove it mostly, basically. And the radio didn't have like Bluetooth and we didn't have an aux cord yet, and this was the only CD that he had, and so I would listen to it like literally non-stop. So that's why they're going right there at a B. Here's the Veil, or Veil. I remember saying it wrong and my brother was like, are you talking about the food? And I was like, the food?
Veil.
Veil, not Veil. Here's the Veil. They're going, probably not at an S, but they're at an A because they also got me through a lot of hard times. And just for the fuck of it, we're putting Sleeping with Sirens right there too. I know a lot of people don't like them. I know they really weren't emo bands. I know some of these people are gonna be like, that's not really emo. But you know what? It's all considered emo to me. So, you know, be mad if you want. But Sleeping with Sirens and Pierce the Veil got me through a lot of shit. Like most of the shit in my life that was bad, I was listening to that stuff. And I was obsessed. I was obsessed with Kellen Quinn. I learned a lot of singing techniques from Kellen Quinn, and I ruined my fucking voice a lot of the time with Pierce the Veil. So they just go hand in hand, you know? That's what I always think in my head. They're amazing. I love them. Sleeping with Sirens is actually the first band that I found on my own. Every other band, my brothers or my sister had shown me. Seosin, which I saw a TikTok that said that we're saying that wrong. But to me, it's Seosin, so we're sticking with that. I'm gonna put them at a B because they're not bad. I don't really know their music too much, but the stuff that I have heard from them, I do really like, so solid B. Senses Fail, we're putting it at a Z, honestly, because they're so overplayed. I love them. Okay, I just want to say this. I love every single band that I picked to put on this, right? I still listen to literally every single band's music to this day. The ones at D doesn't mean I hate them. It's just they're super overplayed. Like C and D are super overplayed and just, I don't know, I don't really vibe with them like I used to. So that's kind of why they're lower. Senses Fail especially because my brother's friend, bless his heart, that's like one of his favorite bands. So I've heard them a lot and I'm just, it's not something that when I want to go back and listen to that music that I'm like, okay, let's play some Senses Fail. Like, no, I'm more like, let's play some Good Charlotte. Let's play some Paramore. Who did I just move? Hawthorne Heights? Taking Back Sunday, we're gonna put it a B. They're kind of like Seosin to me. I know some of the songs, I don't know a lot of the songs. I probably only know like the popular songs, but I did used to listen to those popular songs a lot, and they're pretty good. Honestly, they are a band that I would love to see in concert, just like The Used, which is going at an A because I love them. Actually, they're going at an S because The Used is also a band that got me through a lot of shit, and I would love to see them in person. One of my friends has seen them a lot, and I'm freaking jealous. The Used is actually another band that my mom actually liked to listen to. There's a specific song that she likes to listen to. So I mean, parents' approval has to be top tier, you know what I mean? Red Jumpsuit Apparatus is also gonna go at an S because around the time that I started playing a lot of video games, I would play a lot of like Fallout 3 and Skyrim, Oblivion, those kind of games. On the Xbox that I had downloaded this album on it because that's whenever you could download the album or the music onto your Xbox and you could play it as you were playing off of the Xbox. I don't know if the Xbox still does that, but I used to play them a lot whenever I'd play Fallout 3, especially like exploring in the wasteland and stuff, so they're going at an S. Spill Canvas is going at an A. They're going at an S. I can't do that to them. The Spill Canvas is amazing. It's literally probably one of my favorite bands. They are so dramatic and I love it. And then Yellow Card, I'm gonna put at a solid B. Honestly, because I don't mind listening to Yellow Card. So that's my tier ranking for emo, sort of emo bands to me. Let's just talk about what each tier means to me. So S tier is literally the bands that got me through a lot of fucking shit and that I will literally listen to over and over and over and not get tired of them. So is A tier. A tier is the same fucking way. It's just I don't listen to as much songs from them. Actually, I'm gonna do something. Okay, I am switching the Used and Pierce the Veil. Sleeping with Sirens goes hand in hand with Pierce the Veil, so it's gonna follow each other around. So I think that's my final. So like I said, S tier got me through a lot of shit. It's bands that I will literally listen to over and over and over and never get tired of. A tier's basically similar, but I don't like some songs from them, or I don't really care to listen to some songs from them. B tier is like right in the middle of like, I could listen to them for like a long amount of time, but eventually I will get like tired faster than I would with like A tier. So they're good, they're just not A tier, S tier. And then C tier and D tier are about the same. Anyways, I hope you guys liked today's video. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to go check out my podcast, guys. Right before I started filming, literally the clothes in my fucking closet, this is gonna sound weird, clothes start swinging and then one of my shirts fell off. And there's literally nobody in the closet. I only leave the closet open because my cat likes to sleep in there for some reason, but he's not, well, he's in there now, but he wasn't in there then. So I have a lot of spooky shit happening. So make sure to go and listen to the podcast. That's going to be in the description below. Follow all the social medias for the podcast and for me. And I will see you guys next week on Friday. Okay, bye.